Hi, my name is James. I'm a second year student in Colorado, and I am one of your PCM individual tutors for this year. My biggest piece of advice for studying strategy is to be patient with yourself and be willing to change and evolve your studying strategy as you go through the year and from course to course. I personally, over the course of my first year, changed my habits pretty significantly from course to course. And just generally, as I went through my first year, as I kind of figured out what worked best for me and what I needed to study and how I needed to study. So, for example, in certain courses, like you're starting with MSK, there might be some nerve plexus you need to memorize. So, in that case, what I would do is draw that out over and over again until I had it. In other sections, you might need to memorize drugs, so I would make my own flashcards and just practice those over and over again until I had the information down. So, depending on the course you're in and what material you're covering, you might need to adapt different strategies. And that's okay. Just be willing to be flexible and figure out what works best for you and go with that. Also, don't worry about what other people are doing so much, just focus on yourself. A lot of people that I know, and probably the majority of the class, use Anki, which is a flashcard app on your computer where you can write your own flashcards. I prefer to go by hand, and I don't use flashcards that often anyway, but a lot of people love it and swear by it, but don't worry about it. It's kind of a tricky app, and if you don't like it, don't feel like you need to do it. So really just be patient with yourself, figure out what works best for you, and be willing to change and evolve if needed, depending on the material. And don't worry about what everybody else is doing, just focus on yourself. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm one of the individual tutors, or you can just email me privately. Thanks. Look forward to working with you guys.